Again, hello once again, students. I hope you all are fine and enjoying at your home, studying from a mobile, right? So I'll be continuing the same chapter, that is the fun they had. So you take out page number 30. And let me remind you, this is the last chapter from your Unit 3 syllabus, okay? Page number 30 and paragraph 4th. Margie was disappointed. Disappointed means not happy. She had been hoping that they would take the teacher away altogether. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. So Margie was not happy at all. She was hoping that the teacher will, that her mechanical teacher will take away for a month. Why she was expecting this? That her brother, who was Tommy, and Tommy's, mechanical teacher once, was take away for a month, because the history section had been blanked out, means had been erased, had been wiped out completely. That is why. So she was also expecting that my teacher will also go away. It won't come back for a month nearly. So she said to Tommy, "Why would anyone write about school?" Tommy looked at her at very superior eyes, because it's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. Tommy was looking very superior to her, pretending that he knew much more than the Margie. So he said, this is the old kind of school, stupid, you don't know, okay? And hundreds and hundreds of years ago, he said loftily, means in a very impressive way, pronouncing this word again, that centuries ago. Margie was hurt. By looking, at his expression, Margie was felt hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while and then said, anyway, they had a teacher. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher, it was a man. So they are having a conversation about the teacher, what kind of teacher they are having. So he said, there was a teacher who is not a machine. It was a man who is teaching. A man? How could a man be a teacher? She was, surprised, and then she started questioning again. How could a man be a teacher? Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked the questions. He gave them homework. He's teaching all the boys and girls together, and then he gave a homework. And then he gave an assignment to do it. Okay, a man isn't smart enough. A person is teaching, that person is not, isn't smart enough like our mechanical teacher. And then he said, surely he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. And that Tommy says, my father knows as much as my teacher. How much the teacher can teach, my father also can teach, he says. He knows almost as much, I betcha. He knows almost as much. How much the teacher know, my father also know it. That time a man was teaching. A teacher is a man. So that, I bet you, he says, I can bet you, I can assure you that a person can teach as machine. Okay? And the next page, 31, first paragraph. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. Dispute means to have a quarrel, to have argument. Margie wasn't prepared. Margie, don't want to fight. Okay? She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. I don't want any stranger man, to be in my house to teach me. Tommy screamed with laughter. Scream means ha ha ha. He was just, laughing very loudly. You don't know much, Margie. The teachers didn't live in a house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. So, they are having a discussion about the school. How the school gonna be. That time the teachers did not live in the house. Okay, and they have a special building like the way we have right now. And all the kids went there. All the students used to go to that building to learn. Okay, and all the kids learned the same thing. Now, Margie was feeling more curious and she started asking, all the kids learn the same thing? Okay, if the teacher is one, then students are many. The boys, girls, okay, kids are many. So she started asking, teachers are, they are learning the same thing. Sure, if they were the same age. Yes, if they are the same age. They are learning the same thing. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teach, and that each kids have to be taught differently. And my mother told me that, each teacher should learn in a different level, right? Just the same, they didn't do it that way then. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. If you don't trust me, you don't trust me. Okay, you don't want... now stop. We'll stop discussing about the school. If you are not interested, if you are not trust in this book, then no need to study. Okay, I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. She wanted to read about those funny schools. Now it was very curious, point for them that one teacher is teaching in a class to teaching many students. So they are, they become more curious. And they were even half finished when Margie's mother called. Margie, school. They have not finished the half portion. Then Margie's mother was, she called up. Margie, school. Margie looked up and did like this. And not yet, Mama. She said, not yet, Mommy. Okay, mother. Now, said Mrs. Joan, it's probably time for Tommy's too. Now, and Tommy, you also get ready. Your school time is also going to start soon. Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school? Now, Margie is, just trying to take permission, for the book. Now she became more curious. She wanted to know about the school, about the teacher. She became more curious, and then she started ask to the Tommy that, can I read the book after my school? Maybe, he said nonchalantly. He walked away whistling, the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Maybe means perhaps. Okay. He said nonchalantly means not willingly. Okay, not with happy mood, by pretending that he is more superior. Okay, because he is carrying a book. He walked with a whistling. He walked with a whistling. When we are becoming more superior to others, then we are pretending that, we are something very great, kind of. So he started whistling and took the dusty old book, tucked beneath his arm, Okay, do it like this, and then he start walking with a whistling, right? Okay, Margie went into the school room. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Because her mother said little girl learn better if they learn at regular hours. So Margie went into the school room. Now where is the school? The school is just near to the right-hand side to the her bedroom. Okay? And the mechanical teacher was on. That mechanical teacher was ready to teach. It was on. And waiting for her. Okay? Waiting for a response from her. And it was always on at the same time every day, except Saturday and Sunday. So twice a week they have a holiday. They don't have a class on Saturday and Sunday. And rest of the days, Monday to Friday, they are having a school. Okay? And her mother said, little girl learn better. And her mother used to say, little girls are learned very much better if they learn at a regular time, hours. Okay? The screen was lit up. That screen where the computer was, that screen was lit up. And it said, Tommy, today arithmetic lesson is on. The addition of proper fraction. Please insert yesterday's homework in a proper slot. Now the computer is saying to the Margie that, today arithmetic lesson is going to learn today, and addition of proper fraction we will learn. And you please insert yesterday homework, the assessment which I gave you yesterday. You have to put it, you have to put that in a slot. Margie did so with a sigh. Sigh means to take breath louder, kind of. Okay, she was thinking about the old school they had when her grandfather's father was a little boy, and she was thinking mentally. She was thinking the previous school, the book which they got, and the school surrounding. Those kind of days of schools she was reminding, and all the kids for the whole neighborhood came laughing and shouting in the schoolyard. Schoolyard means school compound, and everyone, there are so many students, and they are laughing and shouting, sitting together in the school room, going home together at the end of the day. I'm just thinking all the school, school environment, that after school they might be, they're going together to their home. They learn the same thing, so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. So they can learn the same thing, as they're learning the same topic from a teacher, and they can learn, they can communicate, they can help each other. She's thinking like that. Okay, now the page number 32, last paragraph. And the teachers were people, and she was thinking that teachers were the people, not a machine, not a mechanical teacher, okay? The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. When we ate fractions 1 by 2 and 1 by 4, Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. So the mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. It was, when we ate fraction 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. Then Margie was thinking about the kids. Margie was, she was kept thinking, from the old days, from before on those days, how the kids are learning. They might be enjoying, She was thinking about the fun they had, means how much they enjoyed when they are learning at school. Their school is totally different from my school. So this was the chapter of the fun they had. This is a chapter in which, discussion is about the school which we have right now. Teacher is teaching. And after 137 years, how our school going to be? It is possible that we are learning. We don't need any teachers that time. Okay? So this is the chapter. I hope you understand. And if you have any question, suggestion relating to the topic, the fun they had, okay? And please question me. You can write messages on my number. It's on your screen. Thank you, Julie.